G'day folks, so a quick update. Well, this might actually be quite a long update. But anyway, so this is what I've got painted for my Bretonnians so far. I've got another unit of Knights of the Realm. I decided to go with black and yellow for these guys. Obviously I've painted all the little tops of them. So that's Standard Bearer. This is the champion. And he can always double up as a paladin if I want him to. I gave him a little birdie just to make him different, stand out a bit, and I gave him a quartered shield to make him stand out a little bit. So, unit champion, and this is obviously then his retinue of knights. We have the hornblower or musician, bugler. I mixed up the colours on the knights a little bit, not too much, just for a bit of variety. And for some reason I decided to go with all ginger guys for the musicians, don't know why. So we've got this guy, again painted up his little lion on top of his head. So all black and yellow. There's only one more to show you after this, you'll be pleased to see. Stay in focus. So, that one. And finally, this guy. So, that is another unit of Knights of the Realm added. I'll put them all back now. Next thing I've done, the Duke on the Royal Pegasus. Get me shot. Let me pick the phone up. So that's him. I made a little bit of a mess of. Shall I show you? There, that yellow. So I'm going to have to go back over that because I'm not happy with that. But that is him. Almost finished. Took a little bit of extra time on the base as well, just to bring it to life. So then we'll shake your hand, put him out of the way over there. Then I've finished off them couple of monks that I had on the go. So there's this guy, his little flaming torch. He'll probably go in with my battle pilgrims because you get quite a few monks, and I just feel that a relic would be infested with monks. I think they'll be all over it. So I'm going to put a whole load of monks in with the battle pilgrims. This guy will probably go in there as well. So I've ordered the Knights of the Realm on foot, so I'm hoping there'll be a treasure trove of extra bits and arms and things that I can put on the battle pilgrims to make them look a lot more individual from the men-at-arms. So I'll just get out everything that I've painted now, show you where I'm at, and then I'll go on to what I'm working on and a few bits and pieces I've got hold of. Okay, so it's starting to be a struggle to get everything in shot now, but so this is the army so far. It's coming along quite nicely, I think. So this retinue is for the main guy, the Duke. This retinue is for that guy. He's going to have some men-at-arms, which I'm currently working on. Working on men-at-arms for them. Next 3 of these I'll do a musician, champion, and standard bearer. So, one quick tip. So if you are using Bretonnians, and you come up against an army with cannons, remember you do not have to use the lance formation. So if you're coming up against a dwarf gun line or an empire gun line, just put them in a single line like that, because then they can only kill one guy at a time with a cannon rather than going all the way through and killing 3. So a little tip. So let me show you what I'm working on. So I've got some men at arms. So I'm just going to finish doing all the base coats on these today. And put a wash on them. I've started the shields as well. A few different various designs. So I'm going to finish all these today. So that once I've got a wash on these, I can just glue the shield arms straight on. And then I only have to highlight the bits that I can see, obviously. Rather than wasting lots of time. So yeah, I've got a few of these too. I think there's 21 of them or something. So get them done. So I've got this handmade little lady. Looks like this is resin. So I'll probably try and glue that together later today. So I've got some wizards, or a wizard. So these are ground knights that I bought. Quite expensive. I haven't actually looked at them yet. So let's open them up and have a look. Try and get them out. Hang on. So ground knights. I might replace these with plastic because I don't want them to keep bending all the time. And then I'll show you more of these actually when I get around to painting them. And then 3 horses, so 3 ground knights. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use plastic knights of the realm for the other. Well, I've got one general coming. I got him on that pre-order thing where it could take 180 days and I've had no word of it, so could be a while yet. So I'm going to use these plastic guys for the ground knights. So what I'll probably do is I'll use this horse and then whatever helmet I give him, I'll chop that off with a razor saw and glue it to the front of the head on there. I might do that with these horses as well, find a little icon-y thing to glue on. Just so they look a bit more flamboyant, if you know what I mean. So if they've got stuff on the horse's head, they'll stand out more as being ground knights. Well, that's the plan anyway. I might do the same with questing knights, but I'm still waiting for them knights around 1 foot. When I get them, it should give me a lot more scope to do all sorts of kind of things. So the next things I got are these. Couple of trebuchets. These are 3D prints. I think they're from Highland Miniatures. A friend of mine at the club printed these for me. £10 each they cost me. So I'm pretty happy with that. They need a bit of fettling with to get all these lugs and things to fit, but I shall mess around with them later once I've got the men at arms ready for highlighting. So yeah, and they come with crew. So there's 8 crew. These are quite nice as well. So the Games Workshop ones are £50 each. So yeah, this is 20 quid for 2. Yeah, not that I endorse buying all 3D printed stuff, because if we don't support fantasy, then it will be gone. So we need to make sure we do buy some Games Workshop models, but £100 as opposed to £20, I mean, it's a no-brainer. And all of this other stuff, it's all original Games Workshop stuff. But I do have some more 3D prints, so let's just get these out of the way. So what I've got is Green Knight. He's going to be awkward to stand on a base. Yeah, Green Knight. Again, I might still buy the workshop one because it's one of the best models they've ever produced, I think, the Green Knight model. But this guy will make a nice unit champion for somebody, maybe even a Ground Knight champion. Who knows? I'll certainly find some use for him. But I will paint him up as Green Knight for now, because why not? What else have I got? So I've got another knight, and that's his body. These are all 3D prints, as I was saying. So I have got his arm and his head, but I'll probably, or I'm tempted to chop him in half give him a double-handed weapon so he can be a questing knight champion. Or find a way to glue a double-handed weapon onto there, just chopping his arms off. I don't know. I'll think of something. But he's going to be my questing knight champion at some point. So, what else have I got? I got this lass on a unicorn. Body sits on there like that somehow. Again, I don't think the Games Workshop one's available at the minute, and I needed some magic, so the staff has broken off at the back, so I might, I don't know. She needs a wash yet anyway, so I'm going to put all these in soapy water, all this resin stuff into soapy water and 3D prints, and then I need to pop to Halfords and get some undercoat spray. But yeah, that's a lovely model, isn't it? £2.50 my mate charged me for that. Absolute bargain. Again, I think it's Highland miniature. Oh, excuse me. And a couple more crew for the trebuchets. And then this little mage. The horse is a bit small. Pony. But I mean, it's alright. It'll do. It's going to be on a standalone base anyway. So there we have. Ooh. Right, anyway, that's the horse. And that is the mage. She's lovely, isn't she? So that gives me some mounted wizard. And then he chucked in these, which are apparently the Green Knight on foot is absolutely massive. Get her there, huge. So I might paint him as a Black Knight for Monty Python. None shall pass. And just use them as base fillers. Put them on a 50 by 50 in a big unit of men at arms or knights around my foot. And they'll just make some nice base fillers. So that's everything I've got. So that's it. That's the kind of the end of this update, I suppose. Just a little bit of a flyby so you can have a look at the army so far. So this week's mission is to do the men at arms, all of them, and then I've got archers to paint. So men at arms, then archers, and I've painted the entire starter box, and then I'll start working on the 3D prints and stuff, although I might sneak in the trebuchets before I do the archers, to be fair, because I quite fancy having a go at them. And yeah, that's it. So this week's mission, get the men at arms done, and then I'll give you another update. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll put some stills on at the end, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.